followed some distance behind until he reached a small filthy hut. There he knocked and then disappeared inside. The hut had no windows we could see, but I sent Chester around back to make sure.
Just gonna draw for a few hours. Just gonna draw for a few hours. And I'm just gonna draw.
You're trapped, Danch. Come out with your hands up.
I didn't see him. He said he went to supper. I ought to kick him. I got nothing to do with this. I'm getting out of here. Go ahead, get out. Marshal! Marshal, I'm coming out. I ain't even armed, so don't shoot.
Okay. Come on.
Mod on duty.
You gotta open it more than that, Danch. I can't get out.
Also, you should have the chair emote.
All right, keep your hands up.
Should have gone through.
I'll take him.
Keep an eye on him.
Come on.
Yeah.
Danch, you're in a bad spot. You can rot in there.
I don't suppose you'd give me a fighting chance any more than you gave Stone one, Dillon.
I was in Galveston when Stone got hung, Danch.
That's a lie.
No, it doesn't matter. How come you hired Lee to shoot
All right.
me? You
Go get
lost
something to
your
eat.
nerve?
Thank you for being awesome.
Battleman and Dodge, that's why.
I used to
Yeah, I forgot your
angry
reputation
and
was
not
scarred.
chair. Plus, I kept trying to ban Haas in chats. I'm not modding it.
Practically
Gotta
buried.
fight that Haas.
I'm coming out, Dillon.
It's just been finger
I'm coming
fuckery.
with a gun.
You better not do it, Danch. I'll have to kill you.
I'd hang
I hate
anyway.
you so much. You
I just
goddamn
might
bastard.
get you.
There you go. There you
I backed off around the corner of the hut and waited. Danch opened the door wide, and he suddenly sprang out, a gun ready in each hand, expecting to face me. He stood there for a
Bro,
second before he realized he'd been trapped
183
again.
new bands since I mentioned earlier. You're all almost up
Corner of the
400
hut
new
where I
bands
was.
in one day. God damn. Well, Haas needs to stop being a dick.
All right, drop him, Danch.
Duplicate layer.
Dillon?
Okay,
Hey.
Chester.
Haas needs to stop being such a big old massive prick.
You dead?
Yeah.
Well, he tried to kill you, Marshal. It was self-defense.
If only Haas wasn't such a prick,
What do we do?
we
with
wouldn't have to be such a dick to him.
Man, Mr. Dillon?
Let him go, Chester. He's just scum.
All right.
And you bury him, mister. He paid you.
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it.
And if I ever see you in Dodge, you'll go to jail.
Oh, no, sir. I wouldn't be coming in.
Come on, Chester. Let's get out of here.
Gunsmoke, under the direction of Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Tonight's story was specially written for Gunsmoke by
If I find
John
out
Lennon,
who
with
made all
music
these Haas
conducted by
bots
Rex
and
Corey.
their address via
Featuring a
angelic
cast with John
message,
Boehner,
I will
Vic
personally
Perrin,
drive to
Harry
his front
Bartell,
door,
and
and you
Lou
will
Bruce.
never find a drop of his
Marley
blood
Bear
in any
Chester,
country.
and
Or
George
hers.
Ellis
I'm
is
not
Kitty.
picky right now.
Gunsmoke has been
Oh,
selected by
man.
the Armed Forces Radio Service to be heard by our
Board
troops
is
overseas.
angry.
Join
He
us
is
again next week
angry.
as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, fights to bring law and order out of the wild violence of the West in Gunsmoke.
And have the hair go up like this. So if my PNG tuber, oh, this is the hard part. Board, I don't do animation ever.
People to have letters
Like,
added to their name.
animation and me
Universities
just
award degrees
do,
and
have
scholarships.
never
Here on CBS Radio,
been.
we're having a somewhat similar procedure. This
But that's
Monday, the
just me
letters
making
AQV,
excuses.
WHYN,
That's the
and
weakness talking.
KTHS
I can do this.
will be added to CBS
That's the
Radio.
weakness talking.
Yes, on behalf of our affiliated stations from coast to coast, CBS Radio welcomes to the network where America listens most. Station KQV in Pittsburgh. Station WHYN, serving the greater Springfield Holyoke area. And radio station KTHS, serving Little Rock, Arkansas. This is Roy Rowan speaking over the CBS Radio Network.
Check me out on Instagram. If you want to see the weakness leave my body.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke.
Back.
Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young
I'm
America.
drawing my
The story of a man who
PNG
moved with it.
tuber, which
Matt
is so
Dillon,
fucking
United
hard.
States Marshal.
Hey, Paul, you want to help me whack an ass bot? I never thought it would end this way. Gunned down by Santa Claus. Oh my god.
Trouble
Fight
could
'em all.
start any time in Dodge.
Fight 'em all.
Usually it was at night that the men made their play along Front Street, and so ordinarily I was up a good part of the night and did my sleeping in the morning. It was a rare thing for me to be out in the early day, and for some reason it worried Chester.
I just don't understand why you couldn't sleep, Mr. Dillon. Unless you had the colic or something.
I feel fine, Chester. Just got a few things to take care of at the bank, that's all.
Yes, I know, but the bank's open all day.
You know what they always say, Chester. It's the early bird that catches the worm.
Yeah. My ma used to tell us that one about being healthy, wealthy, and wise. She used to root us out of bed every morning at daylight on account of it.
It's a good saying.
Yeah. I don't know whatever become of my brothers, but I'm sure not living in a very big house.
Maybe you ought to come in here more often.
I got no business with the bank, Mr. Dillon. Well, morning, Mr. Fogg.
Morning, Chester. Morning, Mr. Dillon.
Morning, Fogg. I'll be over there in a minute as soon as I straighten this stuff out.
Good morning, Marshal.
Good morning, Mr. Pat.
You taking money out, Marshal, or putting it in?
Neither, Mr. Pat. This is government business.
I see. Who are those men, Marshal?
What?
I say, who are those men?
I never saw
But
them before.
yes,
That one in the
board,
middle,
I hope you're having
pretty
too much
excited
fun
about
tonight. Hope everything's been going well. Hope they all know how amazing you
How
are.
much do you want?
$20,000.
20.
Hope your Saturday's
Yes.
going well. I've got 2 days off, so that's good.
Gentlemen, this is our
I have
president.
2 days
You have
off to
talked
work
with him.
on shit
heard
like
you
this
say
PNG
$20,000.
tuber.
Well, that's a lot of money. What do you have for
This
My collateral, sir,
and
right
she's coming in fighting. She's so feisty.
playing cards?
It's Raven.
I'm afraid
It's
I don't
goddamn
understand,
Raven.
but I've been in a poker game.
Hey,
Playing all night long.
Raven.
Right now,
How
there's
are
about $40,000
you?
in that pot. There are some good hands out. I've put every cent I had into it already. Now they've given me just 20 minutes to come up with
Oh my god, that's too many.
Wish you luck, sir, but I never heard
You've
of
seen
him.
my hand in that envelope. You can lend me the money on that.
But surely, sir, you don't expect the bank to enter a gambling game.
Now, these gentlemen are also in the game. They came along to see that those cards aren't changed. The other men are watching the table at the Texas Trail. It's
Close
all
enough,
fair
and I
play,
bought.
I
Close enough.
Well, gentlemen,
I'll gladly pay you.
Yeah,
10%.
Braziers.
You've only got 5 minutes left, Hook.
The lady
Come
with
on,
the
gentlemen, we'll get
bras.
them back
My
on.
god.
Well,
Yeah,
that's not the craziest thing I ever did
You
Braziers.
must have a pretty good hand. Chester.
no,
Braziers.
sir, but you don't think Mr. Pap's going to let him have $20,000 on it?
It certainly looks that way. Yeah, there we are. I'll take care of this and we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
This is government stuff, Paul. You know what to do with it.
Certainly, Mr. Dillon. Now, let me see.
That just irritated the fuck out of you to the point where you're like, nah, nah, no.
What?
These gentlemen, the poker game. I got some money
And
here.
gift
I think you
sub.
better come along just to be safe.
You mean you gave him his $20,000, Mr. Pratt?
Yes,
You
of course,
didn't
I-
have to do that.
All right.
And Marshal, that man Hook there has 4
Oh, my
aces and
God,
a 10 in his
Gex.
hand. It's a sure thing.
Jesus
Why, the bank
fucking
stands to make
Christ.
$2,000
You
on
son
this
of a
loan.
bitch.
And it won't take but a few minutes.
I
You
still.
run the bank, Mr. Pratt, but are you sure you ought to take a
Yeah, I
gamble
got
with
to.
other
Let me
people's
bring up
money
the
this
sketch page.
Can't
Hold
lose. There's
up.
not a chance in a million.
Let me bring
But I
up.
want
Let
you
me
to protect the money
save.
till I get it back here.
I mean, don't
Well,
forget
all
to
right.
say. Hey,
We'll see nobody
don't
takes
ever
it at
forget
the
to
point of a
save.
gun if you think that'll help.
Good, good. Now, you come along,
Let me
then.
go
Hook's only got a few minutes to get back in the
Let me
game.
go to my garbage prep. Where am I